If you want a little challenge to see how many steps each one of these rational number problems take, write this down. Negative 2 1/3 plus negative 3.4 divided by negative 1 1/4. What does that equal? Remember your steps. Order of ops tells you which two numbers you're working on. Next, simplify or convert so you can actually do the algorithm. Number 3, check your integer laws to make sure you have the right sign. Pause the video, try it. Really, don't just sit there watching. Pause the video and try it. By the way, guys, this is the stuff I haven't even taught in class yet, so it's purely enrichment, but it's fun to play around with. Pause it. Seriously, do it now. Welcome back. Let's go. So many rules you got to know to do this, okay? It's just training your brain. Order of ops says I have to do my division first. I'm going to do everything in this in fractions because there's more rules to it and you can't always use your calculator. All right? So do these by hand. Their numbers aren't that big. So the first thing I need to do a division is I need these to be in the same format. Right now I need to convert 3.4 into a fraction. So how's that going to look? I'm going to keep my negative 3. 4 is in the 10th spot, so that's going to be 4 over 10 divided by negative 1 1/4. Okay, at least they're both in fractions now. See that? I'm changing between two blue pens. It doesn't make much sense. Now, I am dividing, so I cannot have mixed numbers. They must be, no, not potatoes. They must be very good. They must be improper. Okay, we need to convert them out. But before I do that, what number goes into 4 and 10? Very good, 2. So 2 goes into 4. 2 times, it goes into 5, or 10, 5 times. Make them as small as you can. Now we convert. So 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. So I get 17 over 5, which is a negative. Make sure you bring those down. Big mistakes. Over here, I go 1 goes into 4, or 1 times 4 is 4, plus 1 is 5, so that gives me divided by negative 5 over 4. Now, do I ever divide fractions? It's kind of hard to see there, isn't it? Do I ever divide fractions? No, I don't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kiss and flip it. So, I'm just going to take this out. So this is going to be times negative 4 over 5. So how many steps? It's 1 step, 2 steps. Now I can actually find the answer to this question. Wow, and that's really shiny there. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, hold on. Woo, 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 woo. Hope that's better. Is it? A little bit. That'll work. So we go 17 times 4. Well, that's not very nice. 17 times 4. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 1 is 4 is 68. So it gives me 68, because multiplication will go in straight across, over 25. Now, negative times a negative is going to give me a positive. Okay? So that's my answer to this side. Okay? So again, I've limited on room here, so I'm just going to erase this down. Okay? So what I get is positive 68 over 25. Now, I have to add minus 2 1/3 to positive 68 over 25. Now, when I do addition of fractions, I prefer to keep things fairly clean. So I'm going to convert this back to a mixed number. So I know I can take 2 25s out. So that's going to give me 2. And 15 is going to give me 18 over 25. Right? Beautiful. So I'm just going to replace that 2 and 18 over 25. Positive 2 and 18 over 25. Now I like to rewrite this. So I'm going to get minus 2 plus 2 plus 1 over 3, which is a negative, plus positive 18 over 25. Okay? So over here, well, this is going to be 0, right? 0 plus negative 3 over 20. Now, what goes into 3 and 25? What's the closest thing? You know what? I'm just going to use rule of 4. I find it easier. So I'm going to multiply the bottoms. It's going to give me over 75. That's my common denominator. On the top, I'm going to go 25 times 1. It's going to give me negative 25 plus 3 times 18. Let's do it. 18, 16, 24. 2, 3, 4, 5 gives me 54. Okay? So now I get minus 25 plus 54 divided by 75. Woo-wee! That's crazy. Watch the signs there. Did you see it? It's tricky. So, which team is bigger? Well, the positive team is bigger, so my answer is going to be positive something. By how much? Well, it's bigger by 25, 26, 29. 29 over 75. Positive 29 over 75 would be our answer. That's a lot of work for 3 numbers in order of ops. If you got a different answer, please find the mistake. Send me an email. If you got the same answer, let's celebrate. Thanks, guys. See you next week.